Well, hello. So I'm about to head to the gym, but I've had this thought that's been lingering, and I thought, gosh, this probably needs to be a video. It's another one of those things I keep hearing consistently, and I feel like I need to share the message. Let me get my Woodstock poster in there because, y'all, 3 days of peace and music's not enough. That thing needs to stay an eternity of peace and music. Seriously. But blame. That's the theme of this video. So maybe if you're going through conflict with family member, friend, coworker, yourself, that's my big one. Battle against myself. That's my constant dragon I have to slay. My Bowser, as it were, for my Mario, old school Mario fans. So, and there's an 80s song. I love Howard Jones. You guys probably know I have a dance on here. Maybe I'll put a little, what are they called? Card up there? Yeah, that's right. Gosh, I'm so, I don't edit these things anymore, so I forgot what they're called of that dance, because it's just, if you're bored and you want to watch me being super silly to a song that I just love dancing to, you're welcome. I'll put it up there. So, no one is to blame. And maybe what I title this. So I guess I'll start with a story, because I just feel, to give you some context where this is coming from, but really and truly it's going to come down to, why do we assign blame? What does it even matter? And how it might be good for all of us just to let that stuff kind of go, you know? So went on vacation recently with my brother, sister-in-law, and we drove up to visit my dad and my stepmom. They stayed at an RV resort. So they were in their RV and we stayed at a cabin. It was amazing. I love my family. I will say my brother's awesome. My sister-in-law's awesome. Like, everybody's awesome. So we had a great time. Something really funny happened. Well, it's funny in retrospect. So we were all hanging out in the RV. My brother goes to leave, or he walks outside, and my dad's out there working on something. I don't know anything about RVs, but maybe you understand what I'm talking about here. Something with the water. My dad was doing something, hooking up the water, working with the, something with the water. That's all you need to know, really. Again, I am not good with anything that has to do with mechanical stuff, and my dad's a mechanic. It's so funny, like we're opposites, but we love and respect each other. So he's an ESTP from my Myers-Briggs people. Such a classic ESTP. And so my brother distracts my dad, and I think it's because my dad's getting older. It's hard for him to sort of do multiple things at once. Or if you're an ESTP, let me know if that's kind of hard for you, because I know you guys have introverted intuition, so you're like me, where you have to do like focus on one path. And I walk out there with my brother. I'm like, okay, so my storytelling. So, oh, my yard guy is here. Wonderful. He's going to think I'm crazy now that I'm staring out the window with my camera here. So anyway, God, I should title this ADD video. I don't have ADD, but I feel like it at the moment. Maybe this workout that I'm about to go to will do me good. So let's get to the point, Rebecca. He's asking about borrowing his bike and going on a bike ride. And I was like, oh, I want to go on a bike ride too. They had 2 bikes. So we did. Well, we come back. We had an amazing bike ride, my brother and I. And I was telling him, like, oh, we're making memories. I'm doing the whole FE thing, the extroverted feeling as an ENFJ. I'm like, oh, I love this. It's amazing. And my brother agreed. It was just peaceful. It was beautiful. But we came back, and there was water everywhere, and my sister-in-law and my stepmom were in the RV just like laughing and recounting the story of how apparently after we left, all chaos just broke out, where my dad forgot he was working on the water, so it was like gushing out of the RV really quickly, to the point where the people next to them had to bang on the door and let them know, hey, you got water just gushing out of your RV. And so they were just scrambling, because apparently my dad took one of their dogs for a walk, so he wasn't there. And they were trying to figure out how to stop this water. So my stepmom's trying to cut off the water. It's not working. Anyway, so that juxtaposition of, we had a peaceful bike ride, but my sister-in-law and stepmom, not so much. They were in panic mode. Oh my gosh. So my dad's blaming my brother. I mean, in a funny way, not seriously like, oh my gosh, but he's like, if you would have distracted me, I wouldn't have, this wouldn't have happened. And, you know, just being, it's funny. So I thought about that. blame and assigning blame, and why do we assign blame, and what does it matter? Because to me, because people have done that before, where something has happened there and trying to figure out, well, whose fault is this? And I think, well, does it, at the end of the day, does it really matter? Of course, I think people should take responsibility for their actions, and if it's something horrific or bad, yeah, you want to own up to it or figure out how it can be fixed. But when it's something just like, I don't know, when you're in a disagreement about something and you're trying to figure out who is responsible for it, I don't know, the blame, to me, I'm thinking, isn't that kind of a waste of time? You just realize that the thing happened and you forgive and somebody takes onus and then you move on. I don't know. It's just a thought I've been having lately. Of course, this is very general. Gosh, I don't know if you can hear the yard guy. This will be interesting to watch back and see if you can hear me. So what was I saying? I lost track. This was right here. So weird to do these videos. I feel like a weirdo because I literally, this is, so what you're looking at, this is my living room and my dining room table, and then my kitchen's right there. So I'm facing the front of my house and I can see him mowing my lawn, and he can probably see me with the camera. Maybe he thinks I have an OnlyFans account. Maybe I should open one and make a lot of money, but that's neither here nor there. Don't encourage that. Don't tempt me on my teacher's salary, selling pictures of my feet, making millions or whatever, hundreds of thousands. It's tempting. Just my feet, y'all, just my feet. So, but I'm getting off topic. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, all this stuff, of course, it's very nuanced, and it's on, to me, everything depends, and it's on a case-by-case basis. But overall, I just think that the theme that we have in society, where it's just pointing fingers about things, a lot of times it isn't helpful. Let's just figure out a solution, fix it, and move on. I don't know. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm going to wrap it up because the yard guy is here, and I need to go to the gym before I lose my motivation. I love you all so much. Hope you're well. Stay awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye.